Okay, it's time for a big wheel shootout here. We're going to put the Moza FSR on the rig up against the Moza KS. There's a big price difference here. The Moza FSR is about twice the price of the KS, but is it worth the difference? What are the advantages of the Moza FSR? What are the advantages of the KS? These are both review units. I'm here with Sam, professional karter. This is your second race in ACC.
It is, thrown at the deep end.
But I thought we'd get the opinions of someone who has professionally karted all over Europe, kind of knows equipment, knows karts very well, what's good and what's not good. We're here on a sort of wheel stand setup. So Sam, if you're I know it's super difficult because we're at Monza and turn one's going to be chaos. By the way, at Monza and ACC, everything just comes to a stop.
Oh, does it?
Like it will just come to a stop.
Thanks for the head up.
But so talk us through the Moza FSR, your first impressions of it.
So the first impressions are it's these bars in the middle, so like the supports are really nicely positioned. I can rest my thumbs on them nicely.
Oh, on the grass.
The shifters are in the right sort of position. You're right, they do stop. Oh, how have I got to drive reverse.
There we go. Well, you can see, Sam, because on the steering wheel it shows you what gears you're in.
It certainly does.
I find it a bit more relaxed just to be at the back. So we got buttons, dials. Some of them seem like they're in thumb's reach. Some of them seem like they're going to be, when you're really fighting the wheel, seem like they're going to be. Are you comfortable trying to go for those dials?
There's some buttons I'm comfortable with. I mean, I've never used this wheel before, so
don't know what they do.
I don't know what they do, and I don't have
engine off. Up the inside. Okay.
I don't have the muscle memory to know where I'm going, but I imagine I'd bind a lot of the basic wheels buttons to nice, easy positions.
Wow! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
That's gone.
Oh wow! Saved it.
I think the gravel saved it.
Yeah, see the front left is overheated PSIs. So on the screen, I'm throwing everything at Sam here, so I'm sure you're loving it if you're watching it. The screen here, I know you're trying to work out how ACC works. What's the screen telling you right now?
So the screen on the steering wheel is telling me my lap times.
Yeah.
What gear I'm in, my KPH, and when I've done a lap, it'll tell me my last lap, my best lap, and I also have a gap, like a split delta. So it'll tell me what. Wait. It'll tell me how much up or
This
down.
is very difficult to drive.
It is going through there.
In the Porsche 911.
It's a bit loose in the rear.
So when you're karting, you're using an Alfano, which is a data logger telemetry display. Just talk us through how you use that in real life and sort of what you would hope to see on a screen.
I mean, it doesn't actually help. I've actually got it in my bag.
Okay.
I've actually got it with me. But essentially, we have more data on our data loggers and karting than this wheel here has.
Wow, okay.
So we've got our rev bar, which this has got.
Yeah.
We also have our engine temperature.
Yeah.
Our water temperature. And it does give us our splits, our miles an hour, everything. Anything you can want. I think there's about 40 odd different options you can have on the custom screen. Wait, that's a bigger curve than I thought it was going to be.
So Sam, there are more presets on that wheel, and I'm going to do something very dangerous, which is I'm going to try and change them as you're driving, just to add more difficulty. I've got to be honest, I'm loving this. So I'm going to go to dashboard now, and let me know if it's changed.
Yes, you've changed. I've got ERS now. Oh, it's changed again.
Okay, I'm gonna take it slow.
I like this one better.
Yeah, so take it slow through Monza. Let me know, because the camera's going to pick this up. So let me know what you like about them and what you want to see.
I like this. It's got the rev. It's actually got the rev counter, which is easy to see.
Yeah.
Instead of the big. I'm assuming this bar at the top is the rev counter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually like the ones on the screen better.
You got a big gear number as well, I think.
Yeah, the gear's not so much of a. For me, I don't know. Are these all individually programmable? I can choose what I want.
You can choose them in Moza Pit House, yeah.
Okay, so I personally would get rid of the gear shift.
Okay.
The rest of it, I mean, I don't need the ERS and GT3.
Right, let's see what this one. This one, it may have tyre pressures or temps. I'm not sure if it's going to work in ACC.
Let me get round here.
But I can tell you here in this race, part of the reason why I think it's struggling through corners is tyre temps and pressures. So does that show you?
So this doesn't have temperatures, but it does say 100%. So I'm guessing that is how much life I've got left in my tyres.
Perhaps. Let me go to the next one. Oh my goodness, Sam, this is going to be a lot. You said there's a lot on your Alfano. I'm just going to throw a lot of data at you here.
Look at that one.
This must be, you've got ERS again, DRS. This must be a Formula 1. Star 1.
It's constantly telling me I'm in last place. Yeah, this here, we don't get that in karting. We don't get our positioning.
Yeah.
But this here is very, very similar.
Okay.
Sort of layout we get in the car.
It feels like driving a computer.
Oh.
As you go through turn 1, I'm just going to give you oh my goodness me. I didn't think you could get more, but you do now.
Alright, so that has...
What doesn't it have? Can you order Uber Eats on that?
Yeah, can we get our dinner? Actually ordered through this.
Maybe. Anything interesting on that one, or it got a big gear number? I know you don't like it.
Big gear number, but it's got these yellow boxes which I can't quite figure out what they are.
It might be an ACC not getting it through the telemetry. So then one more here. This seems to be maybe, is that brake? Have you got any temps, sir?
Yes, I think that's temp.
Are they showing different temps?
Front left. I'm trying to look while turning. Front left is definitely higher as I go for the first Lesmo, so I guess that will be tyre temps, but it's not done in PSI.
Is it degrees?
It's not bar either.
What number is it, for example?
500.
Maybe it's brake. What?
No, because I've got all 4 wheels.
Ah, okay. Okay, I'm going to go to another one here. Oh, this is a very different one.
Every single time you've gone to one,
you said the
going up here.
I'm just basically trying to make you crash. You are catching this guy ahead, so... Oh! Okay. So, Sam, what about this one on long straight? Overtake, I think.
That's a basic one. That is telling me tyre temperature in the bottom right.
That is actually the default one, to be fair.
But somehow...
I'm going to scroll...
My rear tyres are hotter than my front tyres, which don't really make a lot of sense, because when I'm going around a long...
This looks to be a Formula 1 specific one, so I'm not sure this is...
I have a Formula 1 car on my steering wheel.
Oh my goodness me! Right, do you have different numbers here working?
I have all the numbers working, and it is in degrees centigrade.
So so if you're at 500, that must be brake, right?
Yes, and now I'm at 200. So yeah, it probably was brakes, then, I guess.
See,
so you say that I've gone up to 500 again. Oh, it is brake.
Ah, so if you're
I'm just slowing down. Yes, there is a little dotted line which is actually pointing to brake temperature.
So as you'll go, so if we're in because in ACC, and again, I just want to emphasize this is Sam's second ever race in ACC, first time on Moza. But in ACC, you can do stuff like with your brake ducts, you can open and close them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's quite a lot you can do about brake temps.
So having a quick look at this, I've got tyre inside, outside temperature, brake temperature, and engine temperature.
How are your tyre temps looking?
79 degrees on the outside of the front left.
Must be
70 degrees on the outside of the front right.
Must be Fahrenheit. So through here.
No, it's just it's got a C.
Let me know your outside left as you go after second Lesmo. It should be being punished a little bit. Oh my god!
I've gone in that hot. 80.
80. Okay, that was why. Okay, I'm going to go to another one here because we've got to get onto the Moza KS. We're having so much fun on the FSR. There's so much
track
stuff.
Temperature, air temperature.
What's track temp?
35. Air is 29.
I'm going to go to another one here. This one, oh my goodness me.
Wait.
This is GT Style V2.
Wow. I actually don't know where to look on that one.
This one might be... Oh, there we go. Simpler one. You're going to hate it. It's just a gear number.
Just a massive...
Or this one, just speed.
Just speed. See, these... Oh, God. It's a bit hot. Yeah, these... Nice and basic when I don't actually need to know.
Can you see the gap on that one?
Yes.
Is it working?
It says +2, but I don't know if that's the gap to the car ahead or on my best
Delta.
lap. Oh, that's on my... That gap is for my lap time.
Okay, okay. Do you like that?
I quite like this one.
Is it green and then red and whatnot? Because that was your... No, that wasn't your fastest.
It's green.
It's green now because you are up.
Yeah.
You might have tactically gone deep there so it goes red. Just lift a little bit, see if it goes red.
Yeah, it's gone red.
Ah.
So that is my lap delta.
Yeah.
Gap.
I feel like I would quite like that one.
Yes, I like that one. I mean, it's handy it's on the screen as well, so I don't know how much I'd need it on my wheel, but for other games...
Yeah.
Let's take it nice and easy for you.
Oh my goodness, this is very detailed. I'm just going to flick through. Ooh.
That one
shows your rotation.
The previous one.
Okay, yep, get back on that.
Quite like the look of.
This is like SimHub.
Yes, exactly. I was trying to think of what it reminded me of.
I'm sure for legal reasons it's not, but it evokes.
There was lots of information, but it's nice and clear to read. It's all like color coded in different areas.
And this one seems to be your max angle and stuff like that.
Yes, this is actually. I think that's actually wheel settings. So it's saying like damper settings and force feedback settings.
Right, Sam. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put you on the KS rim now. So that was the FSR. Hopefully, really interesting. So I can stop this because there we go. And it should be seamless on the Moza ecosystem. Let's see.
More worried about the wheelbase for me than anything.
So what I would do, Sam, is just if you, yeah, exactly, 100%.
I'm trying to like wedge my feet in here to stop the wheelbase from.
Wow, it's a real deal, this one.
And that's that. So it's nice and easy to change it.
That should be that. We will see. You know what?
Button layout.
I'm just going to hit restart and see if it works.
Okay.
So good luck.
Probably throw me in at the deep end. I'm sure I'm going to get all the comments about how badly I've driven.
Let us know in the comments what you think of Sam's driving. Nothing about the wheels.
All right,
shifting is up?
Yeah, shifting as well.
That's impressive that it's recognised that.
Straight away.
Yeah. Oh.
So this is instantly feels wider.
Yeah.
To me.
So I like the FSR rim. I mean, you know me on this channel. I love gadgets and I could look at these screens all day. If I'm doing a 2-hour stint,
this feels more comfortable, but give me 5 minutes, I might have a different opinion.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Well, talk us through it then.
It does feel a lot more of a natural position. Bit wider, because before it felt like my hands were a little bit too narrow, too close to each other.
Yeah.
And karting, even the real life cars I've driven, like the G55.
Yeah.
The genetic G55. That one's, yes, it's like a round wheel, but it's a wider wheel, more like this one. Just stopping here.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I believe you've given me a safety rating penalty. But I'm just saying this is your third race now in ACC. I don't know. I just want to... And also I think the braking is... You know, the braking is difficult in ACC and also on a wheel stand.
Yeah.
But for me, it visually looks like you're fighting the wheel a little bit less, actually.
Yeah, I think that's because it's a wider diameter. I know it's not diameter, but wider diameter, so it has a more room for error.
Yeah.
Like smaller movements do bigger corrections on the bigger wheel.
That said, I bet you're missing the screen a little bit. Having that screen is just...
It's nice.
It's nice.
But with you changing everything every 15 seconds...
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice that I can actually concentrate on driving.
But you can, if we were doing an endurance race, it's sort of... and I don't know, because with your Alfano, I've used your Alfano in a karting endurance race as well. Like, mentally, it can be... I find for the mind to look at data and sort of...
It's nice to know, like, if you've done a long... If you're doing a long race, to know if your pace is dropping off.
Yeah.
So especially if you're doing like endurance and you've got a 3-hour stint for say, it's nice to know how much your pace is dropping off towards the end, because say you're losing 3 seconds a lap.
Yeah.
Because your endurance is down and something like that. You know it's time to signal to your teammates, yeah, let's do a swap.
Yeah. I mean, and this wheel feels like it's a real deal for that, because you've got a radio button, you've got a box button, and you can basically, it's like you can pretend that you're a real racing driver in this thing, which is sim racing.
You can, and the button. Oh, I've gone backwards for you. The button layout is actually nice to reach everything.
Just give him a little friendly move along, please, into turn 1. I have to say, Sam is driving really well. You're up in P11. Been making some moves. Talk about button placement on the Moza KS then. And feel free to try and change some of their dials and see what they do. They're probably ABS and whatnot.
Don't know what button that is. If you can... That's pit limiter? Maybe?
Felt like something was happening.
Don't know what that one's doing.
When you're on maybe the straight off second les mode, maybe try one of the encoders or the rotaries.
Yeah. Top left says brake balance, so let's go with that one.
But also...
That works, by the way.
Yeah.
It's changing the back. You can see it on the
Left-hand side.
left-hand side. 57.4.
Do you feel
57.
comfortable with that?
But to actually adjust it,
Yeah.
yeah, the button placement's actually really nice. Like I don't actually need to move my hand. Like, I'm scrolling through it now, and I'm not moving my hand away from any.
I was chatting with a lot of drivers in Formula E, people like Zane Maloney, who's basically the hottest driver in the world right now, a junior driver in the world right now, leading F2, Formula E tests, everything like that. Oh my goodness! Oh, you saved it. Speaking with people like Pascal Verline, who really keen sort of hardcore sim racer on their Porsche Motorsport sims, and they talk about you need to be making so many adjustments.
Yes.
And I feel like if you really, again, you're pretending to be real, but you're doing it, you will actually. That's what they're doing in real life.
Yeah, I mean they changed their brake balance corner to corner, and then they also change it lap to lap as well, like corner to corner. And then 20 laps in, that corner's going to be completely different.
Yeah.
Brake bars.
And these wheels will facilitate that.
Yeah, they do all the job. And what's this one do? So that's backwards. Oh, this is moving my thing up and down. So if I move that,
that's how you get onto Uber Eats.
No, that still does that. Ooh, I'm late. I'm not.
You're going to go through the cardboard there to smash through it. Polystyrene. Bosh. But yeah, any final thoughts then on Sam on the two wheels? I mean, yeah.
My opinion, from my very short stint on it, I like the size of this wheel. It's really nice. I actually feel this size-wise feels a lot nicer than the other wheel. However, like yourself, I like the gadgets. I like all the screen.
You're never going to be missing anything on this wheel.
No, everything which I need to know and plenty of stuff I don't need to know is on the screen. But this feels nice to drive with.
So the way I would put it is, if you're thinking about buying a Moza KS, or that's in your budget, or you've got one, I'd be like, great wheel, great GT wheel. You're going to be super fast in it, and nothing's going to hold you back. If you've got the Moza FSR, you can just be very satisfied that you've got basically the ultimate kind of screen wheel in sim racing. But two very competitive wheels, two great choices from Moza. So yeah, good job. What I would like to see Moza do is do a wider diameter wheel with a screen.
Yes,
How about that,
would be
Moza?
the best of both worlds.
Add to the armoury there.
There's a nice little cutout for it. Just go here.
True. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.